You have to love the analytics of basketball. No team in the NBA has been better than the Rockets. Let's get ready for this one. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Westbrook. He buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Up 5 seconds. Westbrook. He made his first effort, but not that time. Great feed. And counted at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
James Harden at the controls. Probing the defense. Harden matched up with the two-time MVP. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Russell buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Russell Westbrook takes aim at Steph Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and Steph Curry dials in from 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Capella. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. James Harden fires for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Westbrook to Harden. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. For 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Gordon with it. Down 5. To Capella around the perimeter. Harden. It's good. Defense has to pick things up. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden with it up top. Down 2. Here comes the screen. Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. Goes to the right side. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. That one off the mark. It's no good. Russell with it up top. Leads up bucket. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Green. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Every hero needs a good...
Curry made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Down low, Capella to P.J. Tucker. Trying to cash in. Yes. For every tough shot you make, buy one, get one free.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden in possession. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Lets it fly from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. So the Rockets with the lead after one at Toyota Center. Jay and I return to Houston after this. It's the NBA, and it's on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
And he burns them.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
He took the bait, and he hits. Rivers to bring it into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Thompson. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Swings it to Gerald Green. Kevon Looney with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. Thompson and the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Fareed. Fires the 3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. To Gerald Green. Tucker sizing up Draymond Green. Free throws up and perfect. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. The shot almost. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Livingston against the former MVP. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Moses Malone. Jay, these two rosters as good as any assembled in the NBA over the last decade plus, and you can imagine the pace is going to be so critical in this one tonight.
Both teams lead the league in points per game. It will come down to which team can execute towards the end in the half court. But Ed, Kevin Wayne Durant is the difference maker, and let me tell you why. So many people have been talking about this is a different type of Kevin Durant. He's not the nice guy anymore. I like the fact that Kevin Durant has become somewhat defiant against authority. I like the fact that him and Draymond Green are two of the top 10 players in the league as far as technical fouls drawn. I like that nastiness. That could be the difference between this team winning the Western Conference Finals and winning the whole thing.
Steph Curry, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range, off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Here comes the screen. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, off the iron. No good. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Harden, defended by Thompson. Message received. Well defended. Curry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Fires the three. Steph Curry. First couple didn't go. That one is true. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Curry. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Harden. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Steph Curry against the former MVP. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Harden to Westbrook. Curling inside. Willie Cauley-Stein with the block. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Houston takes over. Iman Shumpert against the former Cougar. Fires the three. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. Russell into the front court. Leads 5. Working the outside to Green. Goes to the right side. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Livingston to Russell.
Hey, talk to me.
Short jumper off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle and not landing.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Visit our team website for the latest news, videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Curry. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Harden to Westbrook. 4-3. And Russell Westbrook, he can turn a game. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. From long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Wide open look won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. One quarter down with the Rockets in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Fareed. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
James Harden at the controls. Here's a chance from long range, and James Harden knocks it down from three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
So you must now visit our team website for
We'll change it up. Russell guarded by Gerald Green.
Screen.
To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation.
Warriors. No basket.
Harden. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He's got it for 3. Now it's Harden at the controls. To Fareed. Here comes the screen. Harden against Klay Thompson. Oh, wasn't sure if he'd even shoot it, yet it goes down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Steph Curry matched up with Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden to Gerald Green. For 3. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. Lets it fly from long range. Another shot stays out. Tucker looking for his man. Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Down low Green. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather.
That's me. I got ball.
Westbrook lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Oh, who saw that coming?
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Russell Westbrook sizing up Draymond Green. To P.J. Tucker. 4-3. Yes.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Westbrook. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. D'Angelo Russell with the 2.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Here's Curry with it up top. 5-point game. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Steph Curry against Westbrook. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Rockets with the lead. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. To Westbrook. Has a look. Shot by Westbrook off the mark.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
To Capella. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Russell into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
It's James Harden once again. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Here comes the screen. Harden matched up with the 2-time MVP. Westbrook won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 3. Harden. He engulfed him that time. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Westbrook with the basketball. His guy's down 3. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Screen coming. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Klay Thompson. Goes to the left side. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Steph Curry takes on Eric Gordon. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Steph Curry, defended by Rivers. Here's a chance from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Tucker. Iman Shumpert against Klay Thompson. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Curry. Russell to Curry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Stephen Curry with a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Rivers here against Steph. A fundamental shot right there.
The assist from number 25, Austin Rivers.
3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To P.J. Tucker for 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Wide open look, won't go. Lets it fly from long range. He took the bait, and he hits.
Woo. That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
Steph Curry, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 4 out of 7.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Russell Westbrook. He can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Thompson. That no good off the mark. To Curry. Fires the 3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Russell Westbrook here against Kevon Looney. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. Curry with the basketball. Leads 1. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Curry. They'll get it down to Thompson. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Westbrook on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Harden in possession. Leads just a point. Cruises inside for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Curry controlling the offense.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Harden with it. Leads 3 to Harden. Here comes the screen. James Harden trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Curry into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Shakes free and hits.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here comes the screen. Harden guarded by Looney. From long range. And it's rebounded by Green. Curry with the ball. To Russell. It was right there. To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Westbrook. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. Up 5. Cauley-Stein to Curry. No good and no foul. Here's a chance from long range, and that's rebounded by Golden State. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.